Damn, this nigga got a whole goddamn. He really got a blog.
Now you spoke on it. Let's get into that because I want to speak on every project just briefly. Let's jump on over to Man Amongst Boys. You spoke on that being a project, because the title can be Man Amongst Boys. Okay, I'm a man amongst boys, but it's kind of like you meant we. You know what I'm saying? So what was the motivation behind that tape? Why'd you choose that name? Just speaking on it again briefly.
Cause man, like, when you moving on man time, like you really handling your responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? That's really all that means. You know what I'm saying? And I watch niggas play. You know what I'm saying? And I watch niggas, the same niggas that play gonna make excuses, and the niggas that handle their business. You know what I'm saying? Like on some man shit, on some boss shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's really where I was going with it. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, one thing I always hear you say, making $1 million out the shade. I'm trying to make $1 million out the shade.
Oh yeah, out the shade.
Like, what's your plans over the next 5 years as an artist? With dropping these tapes.
Like, music is just a part of my portfolio. Like, I ain't a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get that message across for real. Like, cause niggas got merch coming, niggas got podcasts, niggas, and I'm not saying being a rapper is a bad thing. I said in a sense, like, that's just part of my portfolio. Like, if you had to put a diagram of my money, my wealth, my pocket, it's gonna have different, you know what I'm saying, pieces. It's gonna have rap, it's gonna have crypto, it's gonna have, what else? Merch, music, clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna have all of that, you know what I'm saying? So
that's another, like I said, we keep leading.
I act too.
We keep leading right into the topics, My next topic was, let's talk about portfolio, you know what I'm saying, outside of music. So I want to expand on some of the...
Music is part of the portfolio, but I want to expand on
some of the outside ventures besides the music.
Hey, that crypto, man.
Crypto.
Y'all better get on that
M.A.D.E. What inspired you to start researching that space? Because I constantly see you talking about it. You always on my ass about, hey man, throw a couple dollars in this and that. So
man, listen, I be tapped in, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you can use your phone to play all day, or you can use that motherfucker to learn some shit. You know what I'm saying? So like it's coincidences, bro. You have coincidences, and I don't call them coincidences because I pay attention. You know what I'm saying, to the signs, but. I'm listening to dudes like, well, really it started my nigga, the nigga Black up at M.A.D.E. Just being in the studio every day. He come in, man, that crypto, he couldn't explain it to me, but he just kept putting, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So just hearing that, and then I'm also seeing on my Instagram the dude 19 Keys, and I'm like, okay, I'm picking up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. And now he explaining it so I could understand it, but I still had to do my own research.
Facts.
And I think it was a show, it's called Startup on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get them no free promo, but that show really taught me what crypto was. You know what I'm saying? And I understood at that point the benefit of it. So in doing that, shit, Doge, I fucking took 30. That's why when people be like, oh man, I don't get that shit, or that shit hard, or I got it, you know what I'm saying, bro? I literally downloaded the app, put my information in the same way you put it in for Facebook and Instagram, put my card information in, put $35. I'm gonna try this shit. I put $35 on Doge. In like 8-9 days, that shit was at $350. I cashed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Now,
so it's just learning that little game.
Okay.
Okay, damn, I want some more now. You know
yes, but instead of taking the $350 out, I was like, I'm gonna use this, because if I turn 35 into $350, what I'm gonna do with $350? Which it's being naive, because now that I fully understand crypto, well, I ain't gonna say fully understand it, but I have a better understanding of crypto. I understand Doge and shit like that and Shiba, them shits ain't really got no functions. You gotta get something like Bitcoin is the gold of that system. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause money, the money that we exchange is supposed to be backed by gold. That's what make that paper that we spend valuable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Bitcoin is the gold of that realm, and Ethereum is the silver. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some of that in your portfolio, and just seeing money come up in that shit. Like, I advise everybody, bro. Everybody that's black, bro, you gotta get into that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't something like, it's like literally having your own 401k, but the shit much faster, bro.
Nice.
Like, yeah, get you some crypto. And don't say, oh, I don't understand that shit. Because if you get on Instagram, if you get on Facebook, you get on YouTube, you can do the research, you can Google it. Like, people,
It's like you Google anything else.
oh
you know
man,
about,
like people just fucking lazy, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So podcasting, that's another part of portfolio.
Oh yeah, I'm finna be podcast Pablo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What can you say was the first podcast you feel it like you really feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I gotta listen to this podcast. How'd you get introduced to podcasting?
man, working with your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, just we vibing every day, listening to podcasts. I'm like, cause I didn't know what it was. I had the app on my phone forever, but I'm not knowing what the fuck a podcast is.
I think it was stuff like Taxstone.
Yeah, Taxstone.
Yeah,
It started with
Taxstone.
being on the blogs. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm heavily immersed in the culture. So, you know, I'm every morning, you know, you checking the blogs. Boom. You see about to do Taxstone. Then I think Nori dropped Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, Drink Champs came first. That was the first one that I actually just listened to it.
Yeah.
Because it was a new space. And I'm like, well, damn, all Nori really doing is popping his shit. I could do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could pop my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but it started with Drink Champs and then Taxstone, man. Taxstone, bro. I wish that man, like, I wish that ain't happen.
And like podcasting, the thing I like about podcasting, especially as an artist, that's why I would advise every artist to do it. If you have a voice, you only drop, let's say, how many albums a year? Two, three, maybe.
Unless you Gucci and
You know what I'm saying?
03.
So it's kind of like with a podcast, you dropping a single every week.
Yeah.
You dropping every week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's giving your people something while you're still waiting on the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing is, I always, like, the only advice I give somebody is just start.